Hey guys, today is a little tutorial for you on Eka Pada Koundinyasana 2. It's an arm balance. It's got a lot of different names. Pose of the sage, but it's more commonly known as the hurdler arm balance or floating scissors. So let me show you what it looks like right here. So the full expression is the arm balance, leaning forward, and you extend your legs out. So it's like floating scissors, okay? Couple ways to build up to this. It looks more daunting than it is, so don't be scared. I actually think this is easier for me than doing crow full out. You're probably more familiar with crow because that's a more popular pose. This one does take a little bit more hip opening, and also just kind of figuring out how to shift your weight forward. But I do think once you get the placement, the balance is easier. So one way to start is having a strap, and if you see my chaturanga video, same thing here. So if you get a strap, so it can hold your elbows in place, so you have chaturanga elbows and they don't go out to the sides. It's really important for this balance. So, and you want to be warmed up for this. You don't want to just do this without opening up your hips. So make sure you do some lizard lunges and some half pigeons after kind of warming up the legs and the arms. Do some chaturangas. So from here, if you were to come from lizard lunge, okay, so I have my left foot up by my left hand and I'm in my lizard lunge and I've got my strap nice and tight around my elbows so my wrists are right under my shoulders. If I were to come up on my back toes, lift my knee, lean my weight forward, and then I'm kind of laying on the strap and I'm laying my left leg on the upper part of my arm. So the strap kind of keeps your elbows in place so you know what that feels like. So then when you take the strap off, you try to keep your elbows narrow, but you have to really move your weight forward so that your right elbow is also taking some of the weight, all right? So then you can take the strap off and try it without. Another way, if it's more about getting the height to come off of the mat is kind of what the challenge is for you, you can use blocks. So you step each foot on a block. So the setup is a little funky here. So you're gonna have your back foot on the block, okay? You're gonna have your front foot on the block. So it takes a little playing around with, to find the right spacing, okay? So then if it's about the height, getting up, you've got your feet already up on the blocks, and then you can just try and kick the blocks off to the side, okay? So really, about this one is chaturanga elbows. That front leg you need to get high onto the arm, above the elbow. So my arm is going to the inner thigh right here, all right? And then you gotta keep those elbows in narrow, chaturanga elbows, move your weight forward, and then just start playing with lifting your foot off. And maybe you keep the legs bent, maybe you extend them, and then you start to press your palms into the mat to lengthen the arms. And it's a workout. I'm already losing breath just on one side, and it's probably going to be easier on one side versus the other for you. That's very normal. So just make sure you are kind to yourself and keep trying it. And again, if that outside elbow, not the one that's holding the leg, if the other elbow sticks out, this is not going to be attainable. That elbow has to be in so you can shift your torso forward onto your arms. Okay, I hope that was helpful and happy practicing. Namaste.